Hey everybody, in this video we're going to look at how we can use Mavis Cloud Hub to remotely set up and configure a copy of Mavis Camera to send files directly into Grass Valley Framelite X. So I've got a copy of Mavis Camera running here, and the first thing we're going to do is tap the Cloud button. I'm then going to tap Mavis C2C. It's then going to ask us to log into our Mavis Cloud Hub account. Now I'm going to do this using my Apple ID, so I'm going to select Continue with Apple and then sign in. Now while that's signing in, if we have a look at the desktop browser, we'll see that once that's all signed in, oh there we go, a device has been created in Mavis Cloud Hub, and we're looking at the Mavis Cloud Hub in the desktop, which is the same thing that the camera app here has just signed into, and you can see that device has been created. Now the device has been created because we've signed in, we can actually remotely set up and configure it. So I'm going to click Add Destination, and then I'm going to click Mavis C2C. And then from the list of destinations, I'm going to click GV Framelite X. It's then going to ask us for a couple of bits of information to connect Mavis Cloud Hub to AMP or GV Framelite X. The first is the AMP platform URL. Now traditionally, or normally, this is your customer name followed by gvamp.com. So I'm just going to actually paste that in here. I'm just going to grab it and paste it in there. There we go. The second bit of information is an API key, and we actually need to actually create this inside AMP itself before we can pop it in. So what we're going to do is go back to AMP, click Platform Tools, and then click Identity Management. Then we're going to click this little plus button at the top right hand corner, and it's going to ask us for some information. So name, we're going to type Mavis C2C, in location, cloud, and type camera to cloud. For grant type, we're going to select client credentials. For role, we're going to select SCS.worker. And then for allowed scopes, we're going to select cluster, cluster read only, platform, and platform read only. Then click OK. Now it's going to give us a couple of bits of information here. We don't need client ID, so we can ignore that, but we do need the API key, and this is going to be the only opportunity we're going to have to copy it. So we're going to just copy that there using the big blue button, and I'm going to go back to Mavis Cloud Hub, and I'm going to paste it in to the box there. Then I'm going to click on Authenticate. There we go. So that's now connected Mavis Cloud Hub to GV Framelite X. But now what we need to do is give a little bit more information specifically about where the files that we create on this copy of Mavis Camera end up in Framelite. So this is the list of folders that I have in Framelite, and I'm actually going to pop it in Demo 2 there. So I can just select that. I'm actually going to select the quality to be medium, and I'm going to hit save. Now if we go and have a look back at Mavis Camera and we tap the cloud button, you can see that actually it's now been completely remotely configured to be GV Framelite X, and you can see there Demo 2, which is the location where the data is going to end up. So if I now hit record, it's going to start uploading data into Framelite, or actually via Mavis Cloud Hub into Framelite. So if I hit stop and then we go and have a look at Framelite X, we should see a file land in Framelite, and then that can be used in our workflow. Okay, so there's the file, and it's going to just be processing, so it's going to create the thumbnail and the proxy. So if I actually just click on that and then just give it a second to create those proxies, I'm just going to reload the page there to see if it's actually processed that proxy yet, and give it a second, and there we go, it's all processed it. So you can see here I can actually scrub around, and I can actually use that file now in GV Framelite X, so I could edit it using the editor, or I could include it as part of a custom workflow. So that's how we can use Mavis Cloud Hub to remotely control and set up Mavis Camera to put files into Framelite X. Mavis Camera is a free download available on the App Store.